Welcome back. It's quite another entertaining match, which we expect it to be very, very fierce. It's match number 3 for the day, and a kickoff for the ladies' matches. First referee is Tabitha Cherono, who is going to officiate this match. It's a match between the Kenya Commercial Bank and the Directorate of Criminal Investigation, DCI. Welcome, sit back, relax, and enjoy the game. My co-host is
Florence Bosire, coming to you live from the Moi International Sports Center, Kasarani, the Directorate of Criminal Investigations. Quite a mouthful there. Team, also an outfit of the General Service Unit. I don't know whether they're going to put up a fight just to wipe the tears off of the results that we've just witnessed. A very shocking result with that loss to KPA. And the match subs off with Emma serving. This year starting on a high note. They really look psyched up on this match. They lost their first match yesterday against Kenya Pipeline. They're looking to at least acquire a point during this match.
They look well energized by the start of the game, hoping they'll maintain the rhythm that they have in this. It's a poor blocking line by Mercy, I think, leading to a very quick and tactical point by the KCB side.
Well, KCB also playing under some form of pressure, though I really don't think that they're worried about this match. Again, it could be another surprise in waiting. Looking at that start, KCB being the defending champions of the Africa Club Championships and wanting to secure the number 1 position prior to, again, representing the country in the same later next year.
Good set.
Mumbua.
Then a nice attack by Sarah. By the look of things, DCI seem to pick up. I think they want to pull a surprise the way KPA pulled a surprise. But I think KCB are well managed in this game. Actually, they are well composed in this game, and seeing that they are going to advance well. Nice attack by Belinda Barasa down the middle.
Well, an interesting appearance of Sarah on court. She wasn't playing yesterday, I believe. She wasn't on the starting lineup. Bor thinking that maybe with her introduction into the match today, there'll be better results compared to yesterday's performance. Mercy again.
Actually, I think Bor is using Sarah since Sarah is a former KCB player, actually thinking with the edge that Sarah can actually utilize, having trained with the KCB side and actually knowing them, thinking that she can at least give DCI an edge over the Kenya Commercial Bank players.
They really will need the condition they have in store. They are really going to make any form of impact on this match against
nice pick.
KCB, easily picked by Massimoim. A simple finish, easily picked. And there it is.
Very, very powerful attack from Mercy. Actually, she has picked up from where she left off yesterday. She was quite a force to reckon Yesterday, I think she's trying to push it on and see how it's going to go.
But for the DCI team, Namutira makes her appearance once again in the line of scoring
welcome. This
points
is
for KCB.
Rebecca Okusi,
She's
representing Sporty
one of the most
Vibes. Remember,
dependable
we
players
had announced
for
this
the
game
side.
last Saturday, and this Saturday we are promoting and championing the ladies' game. And today, we have DCI versus KCB. As you've seen, we have started today. Is an all ladies game except for the coaches. The coach for DCI is called Coach Kibor, and the coach from the KCB side is called Coach Monala. And so we are having the referees. Most of the time you usually forget the referees, and we have the first referee, the one who is high, is called Madam Tabitha Cherono. It's called Madam Tabitha Cherono, and she's an international coach, as you can see. And the assistant coach is Madam Jerry. Remember, these ladies have been playing, they have been playing for different teams. To an extent, Madam Tabitha has been a team manager of a volleyball team called Huruma Ladies. So these ladies have, they have supported volleyball, and for them to reach this sector, it means that they have done a lot to the volleyball family. And now on to the game. We have the team players. Maybe I'll mention the name with their jerseys. Okay, we have Marion Makonjo from DCI. Marion Makonjo. Then the jersey number 1 is called Mario Makonjo. Then we have Jemima Singu. Jemima Singu is jersey number 2. And then we have Joan Baraza, jersey number 4. Jane Mumbua, who is the captain, jersey number 5. They've gone for a break. The lady with the red and jersey number 2 is Jemima Singu. We have Vivian Bor, number 8. Abigail Nafuna, number 9. Caroline Jeruto, 11. Paris Canus, 12. Mercy Iminza, 14. And we have Jemima. We can see her. Actually, she's the one wearing number 10. Sorry, apologies. She's wearing number 10. And then we have Joy Wangaya, number 3. Christabel CU, 7. I'm saying, fast so that we can be able to concentrate with the game. On to the side of KCB. These are the champions. Those ladies, wale wako na maboda. Wanaona. The first, the jersey number 1 is Edith Wisa. We have Pauline Chemtai, number 2. Terry Tata, number 3. Christine Siwa, number 4. Juliana Namutira, number 5. Belinda Baraza, number 6. Immaculate Nekesa, number 7. Esther Mutinda, number 8. Charlene Sembel, number 9. Elizabeth Mariona, number 10. Mariam Musa, 11. Josephine Nekesa, number 14. Mary Moim, number 15. And Lindsay Jeruto, number 16. Remember, I'm mentioning the whole team. Remember, there are other ones who are at the bench, and we have the first 6 in the court. So as we speak, the sets are 5 KCB and the DCI 8. 5 KCB and DCI 8. Special appreciation to Trailblazers TV, Trailblazers Volleyball Club. As you can see, it's courtesy of Trailblazers that we are able to watch this match. And we also want to thank Together as One Comfort Homes. Together as One is a company, a microfinance that deals with logbook loan, asset finance, import duty. For sponsoring this program, which will be airing every Saturday from 4 to 6. We will be analyzing these games, and very soon we'll be going to a live stream so that we will be able to give you the games as they happen on the ground. Remember, this is a game that happened earlier, and we were not privileged at that time to be on, but we thank God that at this point we are going to be keeping you posted with the games as they continue. The scores are at 8-8, DCI 8, KCB 8. A service from Edith Wissa, a point for KCB. So as we continue, viewers, I'm sure we will be able to learn the basics rules, the basics, basics that we are supposed to learn from this game. Things that, most of the time you don't understand what is happening. Why is there a break? Why is there a break? Why is the referee, when there's a break, why is the referee looking on a particular side? Those kind of questions. Why is there someone with a certain uniform, a different uniform in the field? There are 6, yes, but there is one who is usually wearing a different uniform. Who are these people who usually meet the players outside? Who are these people? So these are the questions that we'll be able to answer even as we continue. So we want to appreciate all those people who made this program available. As we speak, we have KCB 9 and DCI 8. KCB 9 and DCI 8. Let's go back to the game.
Touch, or Edith still goes on to serve. Perry is not sure. There's a fault going to happen. Both players,
there's a confusion.
KCB not knowing that point was awarded to DCI, who have since equalized at 9 points apiece. Still in play. Well fought. And a quick dunk there by Belinda Baraza of Kenya Commercial Bank.
It was an attempt by Sarah to pick it up, but it was not fruitful, leading to Kenya Commercial Bank picking the point. Not a good pick by
Immaculate Masimoim, trying to tip that ball. Again, a repetition of the same by Jemima Siangu. Jemima is yet to bring her A game to these competitions. Yesterday she was not consistent. The graph going up and down until eventually they lost the match. This time round, not a very good start for her also.
Caroline Sirengo with a quick side out. So actually I think they have to utilize the fact that Mercy has arrived in front. So this can be an added advantage to the DCI team. So very wonderful block line, I think, if they utilize it very well.
And options for attacking. Well, nobody seems to be ready for that attack. It's a simple pass. Immaculate. The youngster. Mercy. The touch. There is no touch.
There is no touch. It's a wide out play by Mercy.
She cannot afford to falter. At this stage, Jemima Siangu yet to pick up the pace. They're really looking at Mercy to lead them to the promised land. Well picked. Well set. Seems to be closer to the center block.
She's actually trying to put up an A game that she possesses yesterday. So actually I think we haven't seen Terry much in this game. We're still expecting to see very much of her.
Well,
quite
would expect a better hit from what's her name once again? Namutira. With that golden chance, we know her signature way of doing things. The fact that she's still tapping balls Not sure why today she's not yet there. And we're way past the 10-point mark. So something should be done.
I think the problem DCI possesses is just the same like yesterday. Good start, but keeping up the momentum of the game is something that they really need to work on. They started up very well. Right now they're still trailing by 3. So this shows that the finishing power is a bit low. That's a point they have to work on. Not the best of received by the libero.
Well set. Namutira once again, not her A game today. She appears to be rather careful in her execution of attacks. We know her to be quite aggressive and wild in her way of attack. Could it also be a case of underestimating the DCI team? We wait to see.
Service by DCI, Caroline Sirengo. And it's an S, which is perfectly placed between Mercy Moim and Lindsay Kosgei. It's quite a plus for her. Still on the service.
There again, Namutira failing to deliver that point. I'm seeing that substitution happening. Emma stepping out in place. Comes in Esther Mutinda to try and change the momentum of that setting department. Esther Mutinda started off yesterday with Immaculate being on the bench. Now, DCI have equalized. 14-14. Well served. Desperate attempt to save that. Again, is there a touch?
It's a net touch.
There's a net touch by Edith Mukuluvani.
Yes, sir. So, I think DCI need to utilize the scores that they can get. Not necessarily getting scores from the opponent's mistakes. So, if they maintain that lead, I think they'll...
Again, an error by Massimo Im. One of the best receivers we have. Also in the Malkia strikers side. Whatever could be happening today, both left attackers being shaky in how they play. I am foreseeing a case where there are some major substitutions that are going to happen for the KCB side. A simple finish. It has to be Mercy. It's a point.
And where you see a simple spin to the opponent's side, that is what you get if you take it slow to the opponent's side. In a game like this where you need power to take it across, so when you have the chance to hit it, you can please hit it, or else it's gonna go against your will.
5 consecutive points for DCI. That's the 6th one. It's not Mercy. No, not Mercy. A very ambitious move there by the setter.
I think Mubua has to, at least, Mercy is getting all the scores.
Indeed.
So we really expected the ball to go to Mercy. She has really killed the momentum where they were gaining scores from the service line.
There's the changes happening already.
I think Terry hasn't been the same Terry that we saw yesterday. So we have to see how these are going to cope up.
The score standing at 15 for KCB, 17 for the DCI volleyball team. Charlene stepping in for Terry. Easily picked. Penina. Sarah. It's a point. It's a point. 18 DCI, 15 KCB. A lot of upsets today. If they keep up this momentum, they're going to win this set 3-0. The champions being shaken quite a bit today.
not the expected.
And that is Namutira.
It was a poor judgment by the libero. I think if she had maintained posture way back, she could have picked that ball easily. But depending on Namutira's power, you can't move in quite quickly.
Easily picked. There's a touch. There's a net touch.
It's a net touch. Net violation.
DCI 19, just a point shy of getting onto the 20-point mark. KCB trailing by 3 points. Very dangerous, the score margin. A dangerous point. Also, we expect some changes happening in terms of the score margin, with Massimo Im being on the front line. The ball is still in play. Will it be an error in setting?
And it's a height advantage by Edith Wisa. She has actually used her advantage of the height. But she...
Another change. Christine Siwa steps in for the skipper, Edith Wisa. She's known for her tactical services. Let's see whether that bears some fruits for KCB, who are currently trailing by 2 points. Siangu, it's a point.
Point by the DCI side. Making them hitting the 20-point mark. If they maintain this tempo, we might see an upset the way we were upset by the previous game. It's a matter of time.
It's a point. Jemima proving to be the stronger one and pushing Esther Mutinda, ensuring that that ball falls on the KCB side. Munala Japheth calling the timeout.
It's a game that has started with a very, very high momentum. So we have to see how it goes. But if DCI maintain these composure and this execution very well, I think they might be a surprise of this match. But I think KCB need to dig in deep and see how they're going to cope up, because DCI don't look to be let down today this game.
Well, it's important to see that.
A quick one. Yes, I know you are tuned in, you're watching the game. These ladies are monsters. Huh? A quick observation from the previous set, the previous match. Caroline Sirengo, DCI, she got like 3 points with an ace service. This is a service which is very strong, which dismantles the other side of the team. We have a very strong from DCI. And then we have Christabel Siyuyu. She made 1 point, with a good attack, and that was a good observation. Even as you watch, kindly observe in the court. Most of the time, we do like there's a points got with wisdom. Me, I call them wisdom points, because people will assume that you want to attack the ball, and then you check, the opponent. Where is the place where you can get a point? So most of the time it's not a matter of attacking. Most of the time it's a matter of using and going and gaining the point. Juliana Namutira, DCI, she got 2 points in a block and in an attack. So let's tune in, viewers, so that we see how this game ends. We have DCI has got 21 points. And KCB 17 points. DCI 22 points, KCB 18 points.
To the side of KCB, unfortunately, the jump was not quite sufficient.
She has to help the team out, because actually the way you see the team is actually trying to win this set.
You have to give it to Mutinda. Her services are rather very strong.
Definitely linked to a timeout by the DCI technical bench. They have to compose themselves because the way we've said, a 4-point lead is not a guarantee that you have won this set. So the way it goes, the deficit is back to 2, where it was I think 5, but right now it's a 2-point deficit.
And DCI is still maintaining the lead, though KCB steadily closing in. DCI previously leading by 4 points. That has been narrowed to just 2 points, with KCB at 20 and DCI at 22. Service for KCB. Jemima picking it. Sirengo still in play. Mercy. Baraza sets it. It's a block.
It's a block.
Jemima compensating in other ways, despite the fact that she hasn't really come up strongly on her attacks today. The game is still young. This is the first set, so we wait to see. Mumbua with that service, Shailin receiving. Mutinda. Again, Massimo with that dodge. This time round, Siangu again.
But it's a net touch, I think.
What a beautiful point. Unfortunately, it doesn't go to DCI. Does it?
It's quite unfortunate.
DCI 2 points shy of taking the first set. KCB 2 points shy of equalizing. And being in the run. Well picked. That was brilliant by
Caroline Sirengo. It was quite an unexpected point because it's actually Julia Namutira expected it to be it's like a clear point, but a little tip or a little touch from Sirengo ensured that it fell.
Penina bringing in the wonderful backward defense. Still in play. Belinda Siangu failing to deliver that point. They're at set point. KCB at 22. DCI still well positioned to pick this set. Sarah trying to psych up her fellow players. The fate of this set lying squarely in the hands of the skipper, Mumbua. Who will it be? Mercy still on the front court.
Really, DCI really need a point in order for them.
Penina picking it. Mercy. Well, unfortunate. Again, they would have been prepared for Mercy. They would have expected that ball to be given to Mercy. So
it's quite evident they're going to drop all the blocks towards Mercy.
Well picked, Mumbua. And it's 24-24. KCB equalizing. DCI lacking in the finishing power that they so much needed. They really needed just a side out.
Just one side out for them to get the set, but as of now, they require another 2 points for them to win this set.
Penina with that pick. There's a touch. And there's a net touch.
Net touch.
As
net
well.
violation.
25. DCI 24. KCB Caroline Sirengo goes on to serve. Who will it be? Lindsay with not so good pick. Namutira rising to the occasion when it's really crucial for her to do so. Well, the score stands at 25 apiece. The finish line moved to 27. Still in play.
Nice attack by Sarah Namisi.
Sarah Namisi.
This shows that this game is quite going to be very entertaining. Showing that it's not going to be an easy match as many expected for KCB.
And that error in service, really critical. It would have been better if it was a simple serve across the net.
Across the net, and see how they could cope up with the block situation.
Again, costly, really costly. Still in play. The libero fighting, unfortunately. They lose that point. Should they lose this set, they will have themselves to blame. They had quite a comfortable lead from the onset. Mercy still in the front. The coach urging the players to calm down. Siango. Still in play. Lindsay with that defense.
And it's an error from Jen Mumbua. Hence giving KCB the first set.
They really have felt the pressure from DCI. It was a close call and a very disappointing finish for DCI. They had been leading for a better part of the set. The first ones to step onto the set point mark. Unfortunately, it wasn't sufficient enough for them to pick.
That is the end of set one. End of set one. For those ones who have just joined, the game is between DCI ladies and KCB ladies. Set one has gone with KCB. KCB have got one set, and DCI has got nil. Remember, as we started, for those ones who started with us together, remember DCI started hot and fast, and as you can see at the end of it all, KCB took the set home. A few observations. We have a lady called Juliana Namutira, Team KCB. She has a strong attack. Her points have been valuable in the game at the end of the set. Remember, she assisted in a block and also assisted in an attack. And so we have noted also the net valuations. We have net violations. The net violations. There were so many. You find that a team has attacked well, but the opponents are able to, give them the point because of touching the net. In this game, you should not be touching the net either with your clothes or your body. It means that is a violation, and the point automatically goes to the opponent's team. We are going to the second set. Remember, this game, as you have seen, it has gone 28-26. It depends, the game ball is on 24, but if you find that teams tie, like this one's, DCI and KCB, they have tied up to 28, and now only 1 point will separate this team. So the game is on. One thing I've noted in this game, there's one thing called perseverance. and patience, regardless of where the opponent is. If the opponent is higher, if you fight hard, you will be able to go through and win the game. I have to mention Juliana Namutira again in her attacks. In the earlier in the set, she was able to give us like 2 points on her attacks. That is KCB. And if we go back to DCI, we find that Jemima was an asset, and she was able to give us points which assisted in the team making a through in the first set. Unfortunately, the game has ended 28-26, and the KCB is on the lead. Now, let's see what will happen on this second set. I believe that DCI are energetic now, and they want to prove to KCB that, you know, we can do this. You know, you have taken the first set, but we have the second set, and we can prove that we are better than you. Remember, if KCB takes 3 sets consecutively, they will win this game. But let's say DCI takes 1 set and KCB takes another set. Now we'll have to go on a tie or a rally for 5 sets, 4 sets, or a 3-1, 3 sets, 1 set. So let us join in and check who are going to take this set home. Welcome and stay tuned.
First serve, Belinda with that hard hit. It's a block out by Jemima Siangu, sending the ball flying off court. The referee does not agree with the judgment of the linesman. The captain, playing captain Mercy Moim, goes on to complain to the referee, and she indeed changes her decision, giving the point to KCB. Well, Mumbua seems to still be on the service area. Not sure about that. The players were not complete as at the point of service. It's a point for KCB once again. Some level of confusion on the DCI camp. That change by the referee. Not quite well understood by Mumbua, who still remained at the service area. A consultation between the two lady referees. We wait to see whether that ball points will be awarded. Tabitha, the referee, first referee, maintaining her decision. A fault in reception by Paris, but they managed to save it. And Mercy manages to arrest Mercy, her counterpart, fellow Mercy Moim of KCB, as she attempts to hit that ball and get a point. Jemima Siango serving for DCI. Charlene easily picking it up. Wonderful set by Esther. And a powerful finish by Namutira, putting KCB 2 points ahead. DCI only managing 1 point so far. Masi Moim, Mumbua, Masi. There's a net touch again. Belinda having that net violation. Once again, Mumbua seeming confused at the lack of consistency. Masimoim, Esther Mutinda, Namutira, it's a point. KCB maintaining the lead at 4 points. DCI trailing with just 2 points. Mercy, you have to love the way Mercy hits that ball from the highest point. A very interesting way of play for Mercy of DCI. It really shows that that height advantage as well as her jump are way above what KCB is displaying today. Namutira picking it, not the best of receptions, translating it nonetheless into a point. Esther Mutinda trusting her to deliver that home. Charlene goes on to serve. KCB maintaining the lead in this second set. Another brilliant attack by Sarah, edging the DCI ladies team closer to equalizing the points with the Kenya Commercial Bank. Easily picked Masimoim, Mutinda. There's a block. Easily picked Sarah. Lindsay. Simple pick, Mumbua. Jemima not quite the set she wanted. Again, not so accurate. Namutira with her signature power behind that ball, delivering for KCB. Lack of coordination on the side of the DCI side. They seem to have lost momentum from the point of another powerful, solid block by the captain, Edith Wisa. Stopping Jemima right on her tracks. Amutira with that service. Mercy again delivering for DCI. Mumbua is really underusing Mercy. As it is right now, you can count the number of times that that ball is set to Mercy within the time that she is in the front court with the 3 rotation that she has before going on to serve. Moim, Caroline Sirengo stopping Moim, attempting to make that diagonal hit, having a bigger responsibility with the need to cover the block line for Jane Mumbua. Good serve by Mercy. Mumbua. Ball is still in play. Charlene with that brilliant back on defense. Sirengo stops it. Drilling that point home. Let's see Mercy there trying to salvage the situation. However, it still proves to be futile. So it's an error in service. Paris making that error and making way for KCB's Edith Mukuluvani goes on to serve. Jemima picking it. Mumbua Sirango cementing that point. And it's a service for Mumbua. Masimoim with a fault in reception, but still manages to. Belinda pushing that ball in space, catching the DCI of position. Well set, Jemima. Again, Amutira delivering for the bankers. Again, Belinda failing to block that ball as it falls on the KCB's court, sending Jemima on to the service court. KCB is still maintaining the lead despite DCI putting up quite a fight. Lindsay, ball is still in play. He did land on Jemima's foot. Charlene stopped by Sirengo Caroline, and that translates into a point. Not the best rebound. Picking by KCB. The scores stand at 10-10. Jemima service error once again. We've seen a couple of those during this match. Both teams failing to master on the best serving position and the best way to execute that service in terms of power and positioning. Mumbua sets it. Lindsay picking it. Mutinda. And Belinda is stopped right on her tracks by the powerful formation of Mercy and Caroline Sirengo of the Directorate of Criminal Investigation. Caroline Sirengo goes on to serve. Mercy Moim picking it. Beautiful set by Esther Mutinda. Unfortunately, it is hit out of court. Beautiful angles that Esther Mutinda sets that ball from. Can only show the amount of power and accuracy that she has. Mbwa falls down attempting to retrieve that ball. The net interrupting the flow of that finish. Collins Wangila anasema DCI setter is so predictable. Kennedy Wanyonyi lineup ya 10-12-5 upper front court. Coach ona hii tafadhali. I think he is referring to the DCI side. Look at that. Look at how beautifully Mercy plays. Echoing the sentiments of Juan Doreen Khaemba, who thinks that the DCI setter Mumbua seems to be fumbling in who she feeds the ball. Another point for KCB. Peter Chira is rooting for KCB. Mumbua. And that change, brilliant change in the angle by Namutira. It only shows how much she's grown in the game. A set going a bit beyond her reach. And she manages with that powerful jump to change the direction of that ball and make a point. Charlene with a fault in service. Sarah with that service. And Eddie Twisa making that powerful finish with that hit. Really unpredictable. Managing to hit that ball. Moim steps out. And the youngster comes in. And an error in attack as that ball goes flying out of court. Maria Musa with that error in attack. Lindsay struggling to pick that. Mariam trying to dodge that. Still in play. Mumbua. Confusion in who is going to set that. Namutira again changing the course of that ball. Capitalizing on the fact that there's just one block formed by Sirengo, Caroline, and avoiding those hands. Managing to hit that ball in an open space. Well, out goes once again Edith Wisa. In comes Christine Siwa for KCB. KCB still in the lead at 16 against DCI's 15. Tiango manages to receive it, not the best of receptions. Esther Mutinda giving that ball to Belinda, who hits it hard, earning a point for KCB. Well, with that lead by Kenya Commercial Bank, DCI might just lose the second set. And once you lose the second set, it works against your
Yes, yes, yes. And the scores, we have KCB leading over DCI. A quick one and appreciation to the ones that made, points. We have Belinda KCP attack. She got an attack, a point. We have Edith Wisa, number 1, jersey number 1, an attack. That's a point for KCB. We have Caroline Sirengo. She's good in an A service and she's good in attack. She's also good in blocks from DCI. Very strong, powerful lady there. We have Mercy Minza from the DCI team. She's also good in attack. If given a chance, she can do a lot. Caroline Sirengo, Mercy Iminza, Belinda Baraza. We have Juliana Namutira. These ladies are doing a very, very good job. Maybe to mention, maybe on the support system. Remember, these are ladies, and for one to attack, you need a setter. Somebody should set you the ball. If there is no setter, you not do anything.
Service,
so it's the responsibility of the setter
adding one more point
to learn that, I have somebody who can attack. So let me give this person the ball so she can attack and give me a point. If she does not do that, the attacker will just rotate in the field without giving any attack. A quick one, we have ladies at the back of the court who have different uniforms. People are asking, who are these? Are they also referees? No, these are people who are specialized in taking, the attack, receiving the attack. They are good. Look at their posture.
A simple finish.
Check that jersey number 16, the lady KCB. Look at the way she's, going around the field. Any attack that is blocked, it's her responsibility to take that ball. The rebounds, it's her responsibility. So she's very flexible, moving everywhere in the court to make sure that the ball is up, so that the setter can attack the ball. So these people are very essential at the back.
An interesting rally.
Remember, you can see one picture of this lady.
Belinda to make that point.
She's short.
And indeed,
she's
she does.
Able to go down and up.
Beautiful, wonderful fight by the DCI side.
Tall.
Giving
so
everything they have to make sure that ball
does
not touch their foot.
It will take time.
Unfortunately,
but for those who are asking, these ladies with a different uniform now, that's their
upper hand.
Okay.
A timeout.
So like the Geruto, number 16 is called Geruto. She's very flexible, going
the Directorate of Criminal Investigation,
and that's why we call these ladies
the team manager.
They are
having a pep talk with the girls.
The backcourt, taking the rebounds,
the coach giving the girls
sure
some time to breathe.
Up high enough for the setter,
I beg your pardon, had that timeout.
So that it can be
Jafet
successfully attacked.
Probably needing to.
So the same way back to
players
DCI, we have a libero there who have
well, this is set 2 of the third match of the day.
Make sure that they're
KCB
and the last bit is
DCI.
attack.
KCB having taken the first set with a very narrow
other violations
win
that we are supposed
of 28 points against
we can talk about
26
them, and they are so
of DCI. DCI having started strongly and being the first to hit the set point mark. Unfortunately, they could not finish it.
We have attackers in the
KCB
field.
managing to catch up
the responsibility
and take
of the
that
setter
first
to make
set.
sure that this attacker
As it is right now, KCB is in the lead 3 points, a point shy of hitting the 20-point mark.
So let's get back.
Esther Mutinda with that service that's brilliantly retrieved and a block by Belinda putting KCB right on the 20-point mark. They're looking for just 5 points to secure the second set of this match. Remember that the fourth and final match of the day is coming up. A match between the Prisons ladies team and one Kenya Pipeline, who won their match yesterday. Unfortunately, Prisons could not win their match. Brilliant 5-setter that unfortunately they lost to the Kenya Commercial Bank. Again, a brilliant attack by Caroline Sirengo. Jemima making that serve. A set by Sirengo. Sarah attempting to make that point. Mercy. Easily picked by Mumbua. There's a net touch. An error in the net, giving that point to the DCI team. That change, bringing back Massimo Im for the service. KCB still in the lead at 21 against DCI 17. And it's a block by Belinda once again, giving a point to KCB, hitting the 22nd mark. DCI trailing by 5 points.
So it's a timeout. We have scores at 23 KCB, 17 DCI. Remember, we have a technical timeout and also just a timeout which has been called by the coach. You know, there are times that we have a technical timeout is a necessary timeout, which usually happens. You know, it's a compulsory timeout for the game. But now we have a time when the coach sees that things here are not working to my favor. I need to call my people and tell them that they should improve on this and improve on this. And also it allows the players, you know, sometimes the pressure is high and you're worried, and when your pressure is high, most of the time you don't deliver well. So sometimes the coaches call that time out so that the players can relax and get back to the game. We are at game point 24, KCB 17, DCI. If the KCB get this point, the game is over, the set is over, and actually it is over. Remember, there was a reception there. The attack did not go through. The attack went to the rim of the net, so that was a point for KCB, and that means that they have to change the sides. We go to the last set, depending on DCI. Remember, if they take this set, we'll have to go to a fourth set. But if KCB win this set, now we will call the game is over. So for those ones who said that, you know, ladies game is soft, the ladies game, you know, cannot, you know, it's not like that of many. Yes, it's the energy is different, but you can see we have ladies who sometimes I call them monsters in a way that they would attack a ball, na hiyo ball inaweza tembea iende side ingine. I'm telling you, kuna mtu anaweza chapa hapa mpira itoboke. These ladies are very aggressive. As you can see, they are very fit. These are people who are trained to do this game. Most of them do a training, 24-hour training. On the court, una break uende ukule, alafu unarudi kwa uwanja. So that's why you find that the game, you know, it's very aggressive. KCB 2 sets, DCI 0. So as I said, we are going to the last set, depending on DCI. If DCI decide, you know, we can make this happen, we can take this set. Remember, they have to go to a fourth set, okay, and probably the fifth, depending on the speed and aggressiveness of the team. So KCB, they have done well. You see, there's so many tactics that KCB have applied. Remember, in volleyball, you can block, you can attack, you can serve. And it's your responsibility, you know, you can decide to make a point by your service. You can decide to make a point by your attack. You can decide to make a point by your block. Okay? So these points have been contributed in KCB. They have applied on the three aspects. Okay? DCI are doing a very good job, but when we reach to reaching the point whereby you will be above KCB, it becomes a little bit worrying. So as we go to the third setter, you can see the previews, the mistakes that happened, the blocks. You see, a point is gotten just, by touching a ball and putting it in the right place, you have got the point. And it does not mean that because you have attacked with a lot of force, and the other one did not have any force, it means that those are 2 points or 1 point. No, it's the same point. So apart from the physical side of the game, we also have the ile side tunaitanga kutumia akili. Unatumia akili unapata point yako. Okay? Those ones who are serving, you find like number 6, the one who has just served from DCI, she's very good on S service. To an extent, it can come back to them. Remember, when you serve a hard ball, you serve, that service which, ni ngumu kuokota hiyo side ingine. Ina dismantle the team. To an extent, they will not toss the ball or set the ball and get the point. So those are the tactics that we are checking here with these ladies. There are ladies who, you check the way she's attacking, the way she's playing a game. You find that this lady is using, yes, the physical part, and also she's using her brains. When she's attacking, she's not just attacking blindly with a lot of force. She's attacking where there is no person who will pick that attack. And that's where you get the point. Okay? So these previews are very helpful. At least they are helping us. We are learning, we are learning what to do. When you're going to the service, what are we supposed to do? When you are serving, are you just serving for the team to receive? Or you're serving for the team to hustle, to get this ball? There are people who have gone to the service court, if you can see. They have gone to the service, and it has been, when they are serving, this is a point. I'm getting 2 points or 3 points from this service before we play. And I've seen that on the side of DCI. DCI, we have Sirengo, who has, she has shown herself how, to do a service and get a point. So let's get back to the game and observe on the ups and downs. Attack, a good attack from DCI, which has given them a point. I've said that it will depend with them. If they are aggressive enough, they will take this set. But if they are not, the set will go to KCB. Let's get back to the game.
And once again, ladies and gentlemen, we're back with the third set of the third match of the day. KCB playing DCI. KCB leading by 2 sets. Both teams at 1 point each. Mumbua serving for DCI. Lindsay with that dig. Massimoim stopped by Jemima. And a brilliant pick by Lindsay. Jemima once again stopped by Charlene. Jemima, Belinda, Namutira retrieving it, and Belinda making a point for KCB. And it's a service for KCB. Masimoim with that jump float. There we have it once again. Mercy delivering that point to the DCI, hitting it right in front of the other Mercy. An error in service. Very unfortunate. Belinda anasema well done KVF, loud and clear, watching from Kampala, Uganda. I wish Uganda Volleyball Federation can emulate this so that the team which wins prepares well and early for Africa Club Championship. Indeed. A very good observation there by Belinda Jepkirui. Daniel Wasike, thank you very much TVC for the noble idea. Indeed, we are happy watching live action here, clear pictures. Big up Florence Bosire Omwana Omento. I'll correct you on that. Thank you so much Wasike for that comment. DCI taking an early lead, 4 points against 3 of KCB. KCB already securing a point by taking the first 2 sets. Whether this will be a clear 3 points will it be determined by whether they take this or the next set. Ball is still in play. Well done by Jemima, Masimoim, Mutinda, and Namutira, the soft-spoken left side hitter for KCB, delivering that point home. Asuito, good job TVC. Asante sana. She's saying she's watching live from Ukraine. I can only hope that you are safe. And a point for KCB once again, breaking away from the 4-point tie with KCB. An error in reception by Penina of KCB. Charlene broadening that margin. Doreen Kayemba saying that he may end at 3-0 unless a setter is replaced on the side of DCI. Namutira has a touch on that ball. Mercy showing her frustrations owing to that happening. KCB seeming to run away with this. Still in play. Mutinda with that brilliant block, or is it dunk of the ball, showing how much an advantage she has with her height. Out goes Sarah, in goes Marion Indeche, making her entrance for the first time in this match. Wondering whether that will be a good call for the coach Bor, attempting to salvage this set. A service by Mercy. Crispinas anasema, I like how KCB libero positions herself, making sure she gets perfect catch. Lindsay Jeruto is the libero for KCB, well known for her swift movement and ball control. Namutira goes on to serve for the leading KCB. DCI trailing by 4 points. Very interesting point there. Again, there seems to be a hit out of court and a timeout by the coach DCI. Bor. Collins Wagila anasema Mumbua needs competition, but she's not better than the girl from Lugulu. I am assuming you're referring to her substitute. Any team that will sign her, referring to the Lugulu girls, will dominate the local league. We are yet to see her appearance on court. We can only wait to see whether that will happen. Again, thank you so much for joining us. Caroline Kasiva, asante sana for the thumbs up. Alfred Riungu, Kenya volleyball is growing. I like that. KCB, keep it up. Charlene, Lindsay, well picked. Again, Marion Indeche attempting to get that point. Massimoim, well picked. With the other Mercy, unfortunately that hit goes straight to the net. KCB are literally running away with this set, broadening that margin by 6 points. It's difficult to come back from that, especially facing a side like KCB. Jemima with that pick, a 3-man block by KCB, a simple spin by Marion. Massimoim, powerful hit, well saved by Marion. Ooh, what an error. What a costly error by Jemima Siangu. She is yet to make her presence felt in this competition. We do expect better from her. That ball failing to cross the net. Still, Namutira with a winning streak, garnering as many points as she can. So far, I think they've had a total of 7 points consecutively. Very impressive. And there we have it, the 8th point. Steadily running away with this set. A humiliating score margin for DCI. 9 points ahead. Namutira still serving. A lady of few words, but wonderful actions. Penina picking it. Mercy, it's a block. She manages to save it. Esther Mutinda, well done by KCB. Namutira cementing it onto the side of KCB, showing how well her execution of attacks is. She has really been playing well right from the starts. Wonderful performance by KCB. DCI currently trailing by 10 points. They will need a miracle to make a comeback. Mumbua with that simple finish. Massimoim. Is it out? It definitely is on court. Namutira having the time of her life with those brilliant services as well as brilliant attacks. KCB seeking to secure 6 points so far. They have 3 points from the win yesterday against KCB. I beg your pardon, Prisons Kenya. That should be 2 points. The match went to a 5-setter. You get to a 5-setter, you lose a point. But you win it, you maintain 2 points. An added advantage. Should they win this, they definitely will secure 5 points. Currently, Pipeline having 3 points. The match is up next against Prisons Kenya. We also wait to see whether they win that match. If they do, they secure 6 points, finishing at the top. If they lose with a margin of 3-0, then Kenya Prisons secures the 3 points as well as the first point they did acquire from KCB, making it 4 points. And Pipeline also tying at 4 points. Massimo Im, an error in reception. And that's hit by Eddie Twisa right on the hands of the 3-man block that is Jemima Siango, the new setter. Well played. Sarah finishing it. Eddie Twisa with that brilliant attack. John Ndungu, big up for this platform. A big fan of 2TVC. Waiting for the action back. Best commentary. Thank you. We are happy. Congratulations, Flo. Thank you very much. As well, a happy customer service week. You are serving as well. Asante Nisana for that comment. Kawira cheering on the Kenya Commercial Bank side. Crispinas representing Kadzandani Volleyball Club. Mombasa, good performance and well organized. KCB. With that hit, KCB secure 1 more point, maintaining the 10-point lead. With that hit, right on to Mercy, who fails to defend it. A service by KCB's Esther Mutinda. KCB only looking for just 7 points to take this match and take the clear. 3 points from the look of the set scores. DCI really put up a fight in the first set. Something really happened. The setter making a change, trying to be witty and a variation in her play. The setter Abigail Nafula with that service. 10-18. The score's margin is narrowed by 2 points. Ball is still in play. Jemima giving it away. And Sarah gets to suffer the consequences of that. So unfortunate. But yet again, it is the nature of the game. It's still in play. A simple dig by Lindsay Belinda, cementing that ball. And equally that point for KCB. A service for KCB with that change and the entrance of a new face, a younger one. Not quite a regular. Probably with the comfort of scores, that is Jafeth Munala's way of boosting the courage of the newbie. She rather looks young, and the best way to learn is to learn on the job. An error in setting by Esther Mutinda. Again, they can afford such errors with a comfortable lead of 8 points. 5 points shy of taking this match. If they take this match, they secure 3 straight points. DCI is yet to secure any points since the start of these competitions. Loss yesterday to the Oilers Kenya Pipeline Company volleyball team. And today, from the look of things, they tried their best, but clearly their best wasn't enough. But like we always say, it's never over until it's over. Mutinda, that's a point for KCB 21, DCI 12. Well, once again, DCI get a point in their desperate attempt to make a comeback. Esther Mutinda, Musa failing to deliver that point. Mariam Musa, one of the youngsters for KCB. Well, it's interesting to note that KCB has changed the total outfit of the team, maintaining a few of the players who have been on court from the start of this match, giving a chance to younger, more inexperienced players to give them a bit of a feel of the match, and also making sure that they're ready should a point come where their services are needed. Charlene with that jump float. Solid block by Mariam. Once again, Esther Mutinda excited by the youngsters' performance. And a timeout for DCI. KCB 2 points shy of picking this third and could be the last set of the match, basing on the level of margins we're seeing here. DCI trailing by so many scores. Those are the match statistics, or rather match standings of the day. KDF losing 3-0 to Prisons Kenya. KPA beating GSU 3-0. DCI match underway with KCB already securing the first 2 sets, and the scores stand at 23 and 14 in favor of and a solid block by the newbie, the youngster. The excitement can be seen on her face, having made that wonderful achievement. Solid hands. Jafeth Munala must be a very proud coach, seeing that his work is delivering results. KCB at match point 24. DCI trailing by 10 points at 14. Could this be the end of the match? The first referee cautioning the coach, sending the playing captain Esther Mutinda. Charlene with that serve. And it's an error in service. DCI 15. KCB 24. Should this match end at this point, then this would be the set that DCI loses the least number of scores. And if you're going to win, you want to beat a team with the lowest score margin. And it's over. Excitement in the faces of the bankers. Disappointment on the faces of the Directorate of Criminal Investigation side, knowing full well that they were well positioned to take a set, take a point, or even win this match had they maintained the momentum they had starting in the beginning. Remember that these matches are coming to you live from the Moi International Sports Center, Kasarani. Make your way here. It's almost past working hours. Make your way here and experience this action live and direct. If you cannot make your way here, we promise to bring you these matches live from the comfort of your house, your work. Even if you're traveling, you can actually stream in live as long as you have internet. There we have it, the end of the match. The players giving their appreciation for the officiating of the referees. A group of lady referees who have taken charge in this particular match. The sets end at 3 for KCB, 0, I beg your pardon, for DCI. And that is the total match statistics for
And that was the game, DCI versus KCB. Okay, special thanks to Coach Monala, special thanks to Coach Kibor for agreeing us to talk about their team, mention their players, mention each and everything that was supposed to be done in that game. We have so many questions. I know there are fans who don't know this game and they need to know, these questions. You have questions, you're wondering, these people, what are they doing here? Why are they going to this sport? Why is this girl penalized? And, she has attacked the ball well. These things will be able to learn with the time and probably in the next episode. I would like to appreciate a lady who was very, vigorous in the game, called Caroline Sirengo from DCI. Caroline Sirengo, we analyzed and we've noted that she is great in, the aspects of, there is a block, she's good in blocking, she's good in attacking, and she's very good in serving. You've noticed that she was serving like 3 points, 4 points. She's giving a team points through the service. She has given us, that insight of how to get a point even without struggling. You can get it with an attack, you can get it with a service. That service that she was doing is called an ace service, a service that is very difficult for the opponent to catch and control. It dismantles the opponent's formation, that makes it easier for the team to get a point. So I'd like to appreciate today Caroline Sirengo, jersey number 6 from team DCI. And if we go to the side of KCB was, all round, but there's one lady who was very, very active, very all round, very in the field. She was the main person in the field, and she's the one who had a different uniform. She is the libero, and she's called Lindsay Jeruto. She was very, very essential in the game. She was assisting her teammates to attack by giving the best catch and receiving the best way. So we want to appreciate today. We have 2 people that we're appreciating from that game. I know that probably they are checking out the game. We want to appreciate you. You are doing a good job. Remember, a team is not a team without teamwork. If you do, if you say, I can do it on my own, it will be impossible, because that's why that team is called a team. It needs you and all of the other team players. So when you take it upon yourself, I'm going to do everything, trust me, it's not going to work. So the team that won today was the team with the best teamwork. The opponents are good. They're very aggressive. Even when we started, DCI was on point. But one thing that stands out is teamwork. The coordination between the person who is receiving to the setter, and of course the last bit is the attacker. Remember, we have noted even without, you can get a point without the attack. You can get a point without attacking. No need to attack to show, I'm powerful and everything. So thank you so much, viewers, for staying tuned in. My name is Rebecca Okusi, your host, and this has been Sporty Vibes. We want to say thank you to Trailblazers TV for agreeing and allowing us to use their, the game that was played on. They are the ones who took the videos and took the game all through from first set to the last set. Thank you so much for trusting us with that. And also we want to appreciate Together as One Comfort Homes, who are the sponsors of this program. Thank you so much, the director and the leadership. Thank you for that. And till next time, the same Saturday, same place, same time. Adios.